We're Steve and Audra, and we have been traveling in our self-converted Ford Transit camper van since 2020, and living and traveling full-time on the road for the last 3 years with our cat, Lady Gray. We've experienced some incredible places in North America and had some unforgettable experiences. This summer, we've been slowing down our pace to explore one state. We're taking our time enjoying the amazing beauty that is Colorado. We are exploring Colorado this summer, and so far it has been absolutely amazing. We've been staying in awesome spots, just loving the scenery. If you missed our last episode, check that out. We are leaving Silverthorne behind now, and we're getting ready to explore a new area. Join us for the adventure. The first place we're checking out today is the historic town of Georgetown, but we're just passing through because we've got some other things that we want to do nearby. So we are making our way up through Berthoud Pass, and our first stop is a little waterfall.
Berthoud.
Berthoud.
Berthoud. Berthoud.
Who's that stranger behind us? We are here with our friends Bill and Christina. We're going to check this out, and then we're going to keep moving and hopefully see some really pretty things today. It's quite a spectacle to see huge tractor trailers coming down the mountain here, around hairpin turns. The same could be said of the cyclists. Before continuing on our way, we couldn't help but stop and watch the parade of vehicles and bikes as they made their way down the steep terrain. Berthoud Pass is a breathtaking mountain crossing located along the historic route between the Front Range and the communities of Grand County that climbs to an elevation of more than 11,000 feet, offering sweeping views of rugged peaks, alpine valleys, and vast wilderness in every direction. Long before modern roads crossed these mountains, this area was traveled by indigenous peoples, explorers, and early settlers, navigating the challenging terrain. We are getting a good workout at Second Creek Trail, 1.1 round trip, out and back hike, out and back.
2 miles.
And Christina says we'll have a 360-degree view at the top.
At 11,000 something elevation.
Oofa. And Steve is up ahead of us, and I don't think he's complained yet. Oofa. Two miles out back. We told the guys it was 1.1. Steve might not be happy.
I'm only going last because I'm protecting us from getting attacked from behind.
This is definitely a heart-pumping hike. I think I'm hearing my heart in my ears. It's a good exercise.
Okay. I'm pretty sure my heart is about ready to jump out of my mouth. Look, it's the double blue diamond of death.
The Second Creek Trail offers a chance to experience the rugged beauty of Colorado's high alpine landscape away from the crowds. The trail climbs through open meadows and rocky terrain, surrounded by sweeping views of the surrounding peaks and the vast wilderness of the Continental Divide. As the elevation increases, the landscape becomes more dramatic, with hardy alpine plants and mountain views replacing the forest below.
Well, that's comforting to know, considering we made it all the way up here. Oh, look, I can see our destination. That or I'm hallucinating.
That's a pretty awesome view. I thought the payoff for the steep hike up the mountain was well worth it, with these beautiful wildflowers and mountain views. The only concern? The dark clouds forming in the distance. We hoped we wouldn't get caught in the storm on the way back down. At the summit of the trail sits the Broom Hut, one of Colorado's unique backcountry huts designed to provide shelter for hikers and skiers. It provides a temporary resting point and restroom for day use and sleeping quarters that can be booked in advance. Whew, it's cold out there.
Was this a small hut before and then you kind of rebuilt it or built around it?
Okay, so prior to the Broom Hut, there was the Second Creek Cabin, which is an old A-frame, and it was over there. That was built prior to the Wilderness Act. And one of the mechanisms that allowed us to get this permit, which is actually thanks to Andy Miller, was the tear down and remediation of that old site, building this site to replace it. And we actually have the old door inside of that place too.
Yeah.
But yes, this was an effort of many volunteers putting in over 10,000 hours of volunteer time, plus a full-time crew through M3 Property Services to make this happen. About 15 years ago, I was one of the many volunteers, and yes, we used the helicopter. Yes, I also hiked a bunch of stuff up that trail and down that trail.
We were
really
impressed.
challenged that.
10,000 hours? It took me 10,000 hours to get up here.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, hey, everybody contributes in their own pace.
And look, there's a picnic table in case you were crazy enough to carry your lunch up here.
There it is.
Sweetie.
Oh, Steve's happy now.
All right, so for all of my whining and complaining, this hike has been redeemed. That is super cool.
No, just even just see it. Like zoom in. It's not clear.
Well, tonight we thought we all worked hard enough on that hike that we deserve some pizza, so it is pizza night.
Pizza.
Pizza night.
It's not pizza,
Actually, we
pizza.
found a couple extra pizzas in the dumpster,
Oh yeah?
and so they're free.
It's hot and fresh, and even Mia is enjoying some.
Mia.
She wants some more.
We got moving in the morning a little earlier than usual because we had a deadline to meet. We were headed to a place where millions of visitors come each year. There's a timed entry system in place during its busiest months to reduce congestion and help protect the landscape. So for people like us without a reservation, you must enter the two main entrances prior to 9 a.m. Stop and just go. Well, good morning, you guys. I absolutely loved the hike yesterday. I thought it was perfect. It got our hearts pumping. We saw some really beautiful scenery and wildlife. It was pretty great.
Yeah, well, I was pretty sure my heart was trying to escape my body for most of that hike. Thankfully, there was a good payoff at the end to see the cow and her calf. I'm not trying to be rude. I think that's what you call a female moose. That was pretty cool.
Now, we have come into Rocky Mountain National Park. It wasn't part of our original plan because we've been here before, but then we figured, well, we're close and we have the time, so why not?
All right, we have found ourselves our first overlook. Let's go check it out. All right. Well, that was cool. Scenically cool, but also temperaturally cool. Is that a word? Temperatically cool. So, you ready for a magic trick? Ta-da! Cool, huh?
Rocky Mountain National Park is a place where the landscape feels almost untouched by time. Towering peaks, alpine meadows, crystal clear lakes, and vast forests create a wilderness that has been inspiring explorers and adventurers for generations. Established in 1915, the park protects more than 265,000 acres of rugged mountain terrain. From deep valleys to windswept tundra above the tree line, every elevation reveals a completely different world. We started making our way up to the highest point of Trail Ridge Road. We absolutely love this drive and the views of these majestic mountain peaks. It was also extra special being able to look in our side view mirrors and see a familiar rig. It's really neat caravanning and getting to experience some of these moments with friends. The Alpine Visitor Center is the highest visitor center in the National Park Service and is one of the most popular spots in the park. The parking lot often gets full early in the day. Thankfully, we were able to get parking spots when we arrived. Here we started on our first hike of the day. Perched high above the forests of Rocky Mountain National Park, the Alpine Ridge Trail offers a chance to experience the dramatic landscapes of the Alpine Tundra up close. Located near the top of Trail Ridge Road, this short but unforgettable hike climbs above 12,000 feet where the air is thin, the winds are strong, and the views stretch across endless mountain peaks. And boy, was it windy while we were here. The trail's series of steps leads through a fragile ecosystem shaped by harsh conditions, where plants grow slowly and survive some of the most extreme weather found in Colorado. We love seeing all the wildflowers growing here. At the summit, the reward is a sweeping panorama of the Rocky Mountains, a place where the sky feels larger, the horizon seems endless, and the power of nature is impossible to ignore. This is a short hike with a huge payoff.
So it's pretty wild to be here the beginning part of July and to see snow on the ground.
The Alpine Tundra covers only about 1/3 of 1% of Earth's land surface, making it one of the rarest ecosystems in the world. Trees cannot survive at this elevation because of the harsh climate, strong winds, and short growing season. Even in the middle of summer, temperatures here can be 20 to 30 degrees cooler than in nearby valleys, and snow is possible during any month of the year. Well, we wrapped up the hike at the Alpine Visitor Center. It was pretty great walking up to the top there, although it was very, very windy. The highlight for me, definitely the views. I love the mountain views here at this park and the wildflowers. So many wildflowers. I especially love all the tiny little ones that are up there. I just love seeing this climate, I guess you'd call it. I forget what the word is, but the tundra. It's very fascinating to me. Now, we have come to another overlook and trail area. It's the Tundra Community's Trailhead. There are marmots just outside here, outside the van. The hill kind of goes down and we've got these great mountain views. We've been checking that out a little bit. Bill and Christina left. We have parted ways for a few days, so we'll meet up with them again later. We are just enjoying being here with these views in this spot. So we're going to hang out here a little bit more, and then we're going to keep making our way through the park. Rocky Mountain National Park is more than just dramatic views. It is a living ecosystem filled with elk, bighorn sheep, marmots, and countless other species that have adapted to life in these high elevations. In past visits to the park, we have been able to experience the elk rut and see moose and bighorn sheep. The hills were alive with marmots and pikas. These two small animals have mastered the challenges of life above the tree line. Marmots are large social rodents, often seen sunning themselves on rocks or whistling warnings to alert others of nearby danger. They spend much of the short summer season eating and building up fat reserves, before retreating to their burrows for a long winter hibernation. Pikas, much smaller and closely related to rabbits, survive the harsh alpine environment by gathering grasses and wildflowers during the brief growing season, creating hidden hay piles to provide food through the long months beneath the snow. The pikas are quick little buggers, making it a challenge to capture them on camera as they dart from rock to rock. But I finally had success catching this adorable little pika before it went back into hiding. Look at Pika! Despite their size, these remarkable creatures are perfectly adapted to this rugged landscape, offering a glimpse into the resilience of life in one of the most extreme environments in the Rocky Mountains.
So I have an idea on how they could make money here at Rocky Mountain National Park is auction off advertising rights to each one of these mountain peaks, and say like Coca-Cola, they could buy the naming rights for it and put a billboard up or some sort of signage. Always thinking.
That'd be beautiful. Stretching across the heart of Rocky Mountain National Park, Trail Ridge Road, an engineering marvel built in the 1930s, is one of the most spectacular mountain highways in North America. Rising above the forests and climbing into the Alpine Tundra, the road reaches elevations of more than 12,000 feet, making it the highest continuous paved road in the United States. Along the way, countless overlooks reveal the vast scale of the Rocky Mountains, where the beauty of the landscape feels both powerful and humbling. Ponds. This is where they see bighorn often.
So we're at our overnight spot. It's one we found on iOverlander. It's right here by the Estes Park sign. And there are ground squirrels and chipmunks everywhere.
This is where we're going to leave you for this episode. If you've enjoyed coming along with us and haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming Colorado adventures. We're exploring more jaw-dropping places and have some unexpected wildlife encounters. If you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron by using the link on the screen that we've also included in the video description, along with information about today's adventure and our channel. A special thank you to all our patrons. We appreciate your ongoing support. Thanks for coming along with us on this van life adventure. Please take a second to hit the like button below, leave a comment to let us know you're watching, and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget, you can also connect with us and see my photos of the places we visit on our Facebook and Instagram.